What's up, guys? Edrone here. Hey, what's up, man? No sound effects today. I've actually got my phone set up on the bench to be showing you a quick unboxing today. That's right, guys. Got a brand new package came in the mail today. I'm actually off work today, and I'm so excited to unbox this live with you guys, hang out for a little bit. So real quick, welcome in Technique FPV, Johnny DRC. What's up, guys? Good to see you at the house tonight. We also have that guy Grand. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Moving Shadow FPV. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. And we got a $2 super chat just because. Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciate all your support. Couldn't run the channel without it. So thank you guys so much for all your love and support, watching, hanging out. It's going to be an awesome time. So, yes, without further ado, let's go ahead and switch cameras real quick, and we're going to go ahead and unbox together live my new GoPro 11 Mini Black. All right, guys, hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. If you could give me some feedback, let me know that you can hear me okay. We have switched cameras. Yes, let me get this out of the way so we can see. Try to get this little, I guess the way I've got it. Let me try to switch this around. There we go. We got to get all professional here. Can you guys hear me okay? I can see the chat. It might be a little bit slower than usual, but I can see the chat. Yeah, sweet, man. That's right. We just literally just hit my doorstep. All right, sweet, sweet. Audio's good. Literally just hit my doorstep about 10-15 minutes ago. So here it is, guys. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. This is the way it come. It come wrapped in here. Audio good, audio good, good audio. Sweet, man. That I really appreciate the feedback, guys. I'm doing something a little bit different with switching the cameras. So, all right, audio is 5 out of 5. That's what's up. All right, so this is the way it arrived. It come in this box like this, and it's got this little bit of paper on it with some GoPro little stickers. Let's go ahead and tear into this bad boy. Oh, look at that. Here we go, guys. The Hero 11 Black Mini. Here it is, guys, in all its glory. Wow, I ordered this from Best Buy. Normally I order all my GoPros from Gopro.com, but this time I wanted to try out the Best Buy warranty program and see how it lives up to the reputation. So, yes, this is available now, guys. This is available at Best Buy to purchase now, as well as GoPro.com. So, yeah, you can get this right now. I actually ordered this. Hey, what's up, Tommy G? Welcome in, welcome in. I actually ordered this like 2 days ago. It was either yesterday or the day before, and it already came, already shipped to the house like super fast. I could have picked it up too, but I just went ahead and got it delivered. So what makes this camera so special is it has got one heck of a whopping sensor in this. It has the new GoPro 2 processor. So basically this is going to be the GoPro 11 Black, but in a little bit smaller of a package. And yes, I do primarily run the DJI Action 2 cameras for all of my freestyle stuff. However, I decided I wanted to go ahead and try out this new 11 Black Mini for like cinematic stuff and like doing like chases and stuff like that. I really wanted to step up the quality a little bit. So I'm hoping that this is going to be, you know, what we're looking for to get this done, at least till the session comes out, right? I know we're all anxiously awaiting that GoPro session. But in the meantime, man, I couldn't think of a better camera to try out for FPV than this one right here. So pretty good packaging. Tells you everything that comes in the box. You know, we get the GoPro, obviously. We get a little finger thumb Titan mount here with a little clip. We get the power cable and the case. So yeah, check it out. This is the box. This is how it arrived. And of course, we got that hyper smooth 5.0 on board. Yes, it is definitely new toy season. I just went ahead and ordered the HD Zero goggles yesterday, so can't wait for them to come in as well. Let's go ahead and pull this bad boy out of here and show you what you get. Okay, so we get a nice GoPro case. As always, GoPro likes to give you these nice little cases for their cameras, which is good for if you don't have any cases and you want to transport, you can fit your camera in here, maybe a couple extra batteries if you have the GoPros that have the batteries. Yeah, so this is going to be really nice to have with you. Have a little extra case. It's nice that they include that with the camera. So I paid for the camera itself. It was about $399 for the camera, and then I went ahead and added the Best Buy protection for I think like another $45, something like that, for the 2-year plan. Yeah, something like that. So we're looking at about 450, pretty much all out US dollars to get this camera. All right, guys, I want to make you wait too much longer. We're almost at the 10-minute mark. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Oh yes, so we must update the firmware before we use the camera, so we're going to keep that in mind. Obviously, we're going to definitely go ahead and use the GoPro Quick app, and it's really easy to use. You can go ahead and get on the GoPro Quick app to go ahead and get the firmware updated for this particular camera. Okay, so oh, there we go, guys. There we go. Wow, it definitely has a nice footprint to that. And we're going to compare it in this live stream. We're going to compare this to the GoPro 9 as far as size and weight, and to the Action 2. I've got my scale over here on the side, so let's go ahead and see what all comes in here. We got this little quick start guide here. Tells you how to get started. This does have an internal battery, so we're going to have to go ahead and charge that all the way up before we do the firmware. And this just tells you some safety things, how to use the clips if you want to use the clip mounts. Pretty cool. They give you little pictures, and they have more information and some stickers on the back. So everybody loves some GoPro stickers, right? So put that off to the side. We also have the product questions manual in multiple languages, and that's all there for our goodness for that as well. So we get a USB to USB-C charging cable / data cable. So we'll be able to use this to transfer footage and charge the camera internal battery. So much like the original Session 5, right? Look at this guy. Oh, this is the camera to be all cameras, isn't it? This is my last GoPro Session 5, and I am going to hang on to this camera forever. Never getting rid of this. This is too beautiful of a camera to ever get rid of. But this is my last Session 5, and just like the Session 5, this new 11 Mini has an internal battery as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out here. This is our little GoPro clip that you get. Very nice clip. They do work really well. They lock in very securely, as well as you get this little clip here, and it has some sticky side on the back. So you can, thank you for posting links and helping out with that as well. Technique FPV, appreciate you, brother. This will stick to most surfaces with a 3M, and then you can just lock this into place. If you pull this little rubber piece out like so, this will move, and you can lock this into place. And when you lock this in, believe me when I tell you, it is not coming off. So you could mount this to a helmet, to like a ATV or any kind of a motorsport bike. It's not coming off. These things are really nice. So I like the GoPro includes those with all their cameras. I have got a whole drawer full of those. All right. We get one of the little mounts here for the little thumb mount. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and weigh it on this live stream as well. And we're also going to take out the screws for the little clips that comes with it, and we'll weigh it out. So it has a little bit of paper on here, just kind of protecting it, which is really nice. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Rip that paper off of there, looking nice and shiny. And then we also have a little bit of paper here on the top to cover this top little LCD screen. All right, so it has a, much like the GoPro Session, right? It has another little LCD screen on the top that's going to tell us some information about the camera. So like that, they went back to that and they minimized it and got rid of those big screens that were always breaking in FPV. So first impressions is it's a little bit heavier than I probably would have thought it would have been just from the original release, but I knew that the weight of it prior to buying it. So I knew it was going to be a little bit heavier than what I was optimally wanting for like freestyle. However, I think this is going to be a good weight for just doing some nice cinematic lines, maybe doing some chase footage. It's lighter than the actual GoPro Hero 11, so that's good. So yeah, it has these little clips on the bottom here, so you can mount this, and it also has these clips on the back. And what's nice about this is you can remove these clips and get the weight down even more. So this is what they give you in the case. It's just like a little recyclable little material that you can keep in here if you want to keep that in the case. If not, you can just have stuff in the case loose and just pack it with some foam or something like that. I'll just keep this with the case inside, and that has a little bit of mesh pocketing here as well. So let's go ahead and get into the weight. Let's go ahead and show you, get all this stuff out of the way. I have not done a live stream like this in quite a while, but I was so excited about it. I was like, you know what better way to do an unboxing than just doing it live here with you guys, getting to hang out a little bit, letting you guys, get to some of your questions and everything. We could just do it live. So now, if we go ahead and let me go ahead and take my scale here. We'll go ahead and show you what we're working with weight-wise. All right, let's see if you can see that with the glare here. All right, looks like you're going to be able to see the weight from there. There you go. So let's go ahead and weigh this with the mounts installed. So we'll go ahead and set this down. All right, so we're looking at 131.7 grams. Now that's with the internal battery and everything. That's how much weight this camera is. Let's go ahead and compare that to my GoPro Hero Session 9. Let me see. I don't think I have a battery in this. Okay, so we'll go ahead and weigh this without the battery. So the GoPro Hero 9 Black without the battery, we're 126 grams. Let's go ahead and put the 9 battery on there as well. All right, 158 grams. 158 grams for the GoPro Hero 9 Black with the battery. Compare that to 131.5 grams. So we have lightened up the camera a bit. Now we can lighten this up even more by removing these little brackets here. So while I do that off in the side, let's go ahead and weigh out the DJI Action 2 camera. You can see we're at about 56 grams, which is why I really prefer this camera for freestyle. I like a good lightweight camera. Yeah, I really do like this camera. This is my favorite, one of my favorite since the Session, obviously, one of my favorite cameras I use for FPV freestyle. Let's go ahead and weigh that Hero 5 Session just for reference. Wow, 72 grams for the Session 5, which is why this camera is so gosh darn popular for FPV. It's just got a really good weight to it. But let's go ahead and lighten this up some. We're going to go ahead and remove these mounts. And basically to remove them, you just need to have a small little hex head screwdriver. I'm going to slide this over for just a second here so I can get to my drawer. And I'll show you what this thing weighs. Let me see if I've got a screwdriver in here, which I may. Let's see if this will work. But yeah, I want to go ahead and show you. Actually, I don't think I have a star bit in here. Oh, I have to find me a star bit. So they put, yeah, it's got like a weird metric star bit. Let me see if I can find a star bit over here in my box. But I want to show you how you can lighten this camera up just a little bit more. You're not going to save a whole bunch of weight by doing this, but you will save some. So I say saving some is better than none, right? Let me see if this, I've got some star bits, but I think these are too big. Let's see if this will work. Guess I should have been a little bit better prepared for this. I don't seem to have a star bit small enough. As you can see, the star bits are really small on this. So I may have to do this at a later time, but I really wanted to do it on this live stream to show you the weight difference. But I want to say it's about, I think it's right around like 7 to 10 grams you can knock off by just removing these clips. But I really would like to show you. Let me see. Let me check a little bit, one more spot, and let me see if I've got a smaller star bit. I know I do somewhere. I've got a bunch of tools in the house, so I'm sure I could find it if I just look a little bit harder. Let me see if there's some in here. But anyway, I really do want to show you how much weight we can save by taking these off. Here we go. I think this kit has some star bits in it. Let me double check. So it's got basically 4 screws. Yeah, it should have came with the tool. I agree with that. Because not everybody's going to have that small of a star bit, because it is pretty small. I've got a lot of tools, but yeah, this star bit, I don't think. Nope, that's way too big. I know I have some somewhere. I just don't use them very often. But I believe I had some. Sorry for the sound of me rummaging around trying to find them. But I did have some star bits that I got, I think, when I was here's one. I think I just found one. Yes, I think I just found one. Oh. So if this will fit, then we are in business. So let's see if this will fit. Let's see. Oh, it's just a little bit too big. Are you serious? Oh, wait a minute. No, no. It is really tight. Hold on. Let me do this off camera just to make sure, because it feels like it wants to go, but I don't want to force it because I don't want to strip it. Well, let me see if I can get it to come out loose. Nope. It's just a little bit too large. Well, I wanted to show you the weight without these little clips, but unfortunately, I don't have a small enough star driver that I can go ahead and take this off at the moment. So I want to say, check out, if you want to check out the weight without these, check out flyhighfpv.com. He does weigh this without the clips, and I do believe it's like a 7 to 10 gram difference. So it'll knock it down to, I think, I want to say like 100 and let's see, we're at 131 grams. I think it knocks it down to like 117, 118 grams without the clips. So just keep that in mind. If you have a really small star bit, you can go ahead. Yeah, right. This is make another stream just to take these off. But anyway, you can take these 4 screws out if you have a really small little star bit and save you some weight that way. So that's going to get this camera down to around 117, 118 grams. So yes, that's going to be a lot heavier than most people are going to want for freestyle, but I do think that because of the additional quality that you're getting for the video, all the features, you're getting to use that new 8x7 crop for the sensor. I really do think that it's a fair trade-off for like cinematic stuff. So I think I can't wait to show you guys the footage. My plans is to take this to my next drifting event and get some footage chasing some drift cars with this camera. I think that's going to look absolutely fantastic. Let's look at the camera a little bit more. I'll move the scale here. So sorry, apologies for that. I was planning on taking off these on the show, but however, I don't have a small enough star bit that I can get at the moment. So we're gonna put that off for now. But I will end up removing these. Let's go ahead and look at the actual camera. I'll go ahead and put the 9 back here so you can just kind of see the different cameras. So this has a 2-button design here. We have 1 button here for, it looks like, the information / Bluetooth button. We have the power / record button here on top, just like all the GoPros. And we have a little door here on the side. So if we pop this door open, there we go. It just kind of, it's not really spring loaded. See that? It just kind of flops around. Yes, you could remove this door to save like a little bit extra weight, but I honestly am not going to do that. I'm going to leave the door attached because that's where your micro SD card goes. And you definitely don't want that popping out of there. So, and as well as you have your USB-C connector in here for charging. And obviously if you don't have this on here, then you're going to jeopardize the waterproof capabilities of this camera as well. So you can see inside we have the USB-C and the micro SD card slot, and then we can lock it back into place. And it does have a good firm lock on it. So let's go ahead and pop it open again. Okay, you heard it pop open. There you go. So it locks in pretty secure. Now, here's the thing about this camera that a lot of people don't know. Well, actually, most people probably know this already, but if you don't know, so this camera is not as wide as your traditional 9 style, 10, 11, right? It's not as wide, obviously. So they've shaved off some for the width or the length. However, the width, as you can see, it is just a little bit wider. If I can put this in the focus here, it is just a little bit wider than the GoPro 9, 10, and the 11. So you can see just a little bit beefier on the back. And I think most of that is mainly due to this heatsink. The heatsink on the back definitely makes it a little bit thicker. But the good thing is, I mean, this camera is definitely going to be a strong, it's advertised as being one of the most durable cameras. It can take a lot of abuse. Yes, so a lot of abuse this camera can take. And of course, it's got the heat sinks to help with the heat dissipation. And I don't think we're really going to have to worry about that flying this around with an FPV drone. I don't think we're really going to have to worry about these overheating too much because we're going to have a constant stream of airflow flowing around this camera as we're flying. However, it is probably good to note that you're going to want to keep an eye out on the heat. You're probably going to want to keep it out of direct sunlight while you're, getting your quad ready. Because this camera, as we know, most GoPro cameras tend to run hot. So yeah, and the one thing about this camera that you don't have with one of the ones with the external or the external batteries is when these cameras would freeze up because of heat and whatnot, you could just pull the battery out if they would get frozen, and then you could just put the battery back in and then you're good to go. Not going to have that option with this. It's got an internal battery. So time will tell, how this is going to make out when it comes to freezing up and stuff like that. I'm imagining that if it does freeze up, you're probably just going to have to try to force restart it or force turn it, shut it off. There may be a way to, push and hold down on the power button for an extended period of time to force it to restart or force it to shut down. I'm not entirely sure about that just yet, but this is definitely going to be a trial for me. I'm going to just try it out. I got this to try it out to see how I was going to like it. And is this going to be something practical to use for cinematic flights, long range stuff, chase footage, stuff like that. I'm not going to be bashing this around in bandos. I'm not going to be doing freestyle with this. That's what this is for. This camera is my freestyle go-to camera, and of course, this used to be my go-to freestyle camera, but they're really becoming very hard to find now, and they're very expensive. So this camera here will be my main freestyle camera until or unless GoPro releases the new GoPro Session 6. Now, if the GoPro Session 6 comes out, and if the quality is at least on par with a GoPro Hero 8 Black, that will be my new freestyle camera, and I'll just keep these around for, some freestyle bashing as well. But in the meantime, guys, I'm going to go ahead and going to be using this to get some cinematic shots. I'll be doing some content on the channel, so make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon so you get notified first when I put out new content. And I will go ahead and do some footage and show you what you can expect. And I'll just be documenting my experiences along the way with this new camera. I'm very happy with what it can offer. I feel like, what's going on, Mr. Crowley? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for coming in too, man. I really appreciate that. And if you guys could smash that like button, that would be really awesome. I really would appreciate the support. We do have a couple of Send It Sunday live streams this month coming up. So keep your eye out on my community tab. I will be posting updates on there. However, if you would like to get earlier notifications and know what's going on a little bit sooner, I would highly recommend you check out my Discord server. It's down in the video description, and I do believe Technique FPV put it in the live chat as well. Slide on over into the Discord server. It's free to join. You don't have to be a patron. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to be a member to be able to join the Discord. It's a very awesome community. It's been growing really nice. I've been very happy with the way that it has been growing. And I would like to have more people come on and join in. And if you do that, you're going to learn about channel updates a heck of a lot sooner. That's a perk of joining my Discord, is you're going to be able to learn about channel updates that much faster. So yeah, come on in. We'd love to have you come in, welcome in our community. And yeah, we're always in there trying to help people, posting channel updates as well, and sharing your guys' content. Yeah, I really like it when you guys share your content over on the Send It Sunday live stream section. That way I can go ahead and do the community standout portion where I share your guys' footage on the live streams. All right, so I do, yeah, it does feel very substantial in the hand. Like, it doesn't feel like a cheap camera at all. Like, it just has that good, rugged just feel. It's got the little labeling here on the side, the 11 Black Mini. I'm really happy. I feel like for what you're getting for the quality of the video, I mean, look at what you're saving with the size and the weight. I feel like this is definitely way more suited to fly around on your FPV drone than something like this honking big. Don't get me wrong, I love these cameras, but man, they're just so honking big, and they're just so much weight that, you know, it just, these I feel like stick out more. They're way more vulnerable to getting hit off things on your quadcopter. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So we take a quadcopter here, and I don't have a mount on here or anything like that, but you can just still get the general idea. So when you put a camera like this, you see how much we have to the left and the right. We have, and most of the mounts are kind of off-centered too. So you might have something that's like sticking out like that. So now you've got all this real estate here that's just going to get hit and, you know, knocked around. And it's just not ideal for what we do, right? Hey, what's up, Chris Miller? Welcome in, brother. Thanks for stopping in, man. So obviously, you know, with a session style, you know, obviously you have way more material hanging off the drone. It just almost looks like it's just made for it, right? Same thing with the Action 2. You put the Action 2 on there, it just doesn't take up a lot of space. There's not a lot of real estate on the sides that are going to get knocked around. So I feel like it's way better protected. Now, here we have the 11 Mini. Still not bad. Like, yes, it is bigger than the Session and bigger than the Action 2, but still I feel like just looks a heck of a lot better on the front of my quadcopter than that 9 did. Wouldn't you agree? Not bad looking at all. I mean, yes, it does have some substance to it. I mean, it's definitely not Session sized, but I feel like it shaves off just enough to where I think it's going to be a welcomed addition into the FPV family. What do you guys think? Not bad looking at all, really. So, and the weight of it, you know, like I said, for cinematic stuff and doing chases, I think it's going to be perfect. Like I said before, I'm not going to be freestyling this camera. This is not going to be the camera that I'm throwing around doing tricks, you know, in and out of concrete holes and all that. That's not what I got this for. But I don't think it's a bad a footprint. Is it the most ideal for FPV? No, it's still substantially bigger and heavier than what most of us want, right? This is what we want. We want this. We would love to have this, but just a little bit better, sensor. But this is ideally what we want. So obviously, if the Session 6 comes out, definitely going to get that as well and use that for freestyle. But as for the moment, this is still going to be my main freestyle camera, the Action 2. You just can't beat it for the size and weight. You just can't. It's just a way smaller footprint. It's going to survive a lot better, I feel, because it's so tucked away in here. It's way more protected, I feel, than these big honking, 9s, 10s, and 11 full size. It's just so much. I just can't get over how large they made these cameras. And I get why they did it. They didn't make these cameras for us, right? They made them for the vlogger. They made them for the adventurer, which is what, way bigger audience. But flying this around, I have flown this camera around, and yes, it will fly, but man, you can definitely feel the weight of it. Let me tell you, you can definitely feel the weight of it, especially once, you put the battery in. But yeah, I think this 11 is going to be definitely good for a lot of applications, especially on a 7-inch. This is a 5-inch here, but yeah, I'm definitely going to be putting this on my 7-inch to get like some long cinematic style flights. I think is going to be the main reason for this. And then I'm going to be putting this on the 5-inch for doing like some chase stuff. So I think that's going to be good. It's going to step up my footage a little bit, give me a little bit more pro grade footage to work with, to hopefully bring some improvements on the channel for you guys, right? That's what it's all about. So there's the 11 there. Just have a little line up here, putting all the little cameras. We'll go from smallest to largest. How about that? We'll go with Action 2, Session, the 11, and then the 9. Boom. There you go. Nice little trio there. Oh, that's cool, man. Congratulations on the new build. Absolutely, man. That's fantastic. And while I'm talking about the GoPro 11 Mini, if you have a Mini or you're planning on getting a Mini and you're looking for mounts, my buddy Dave from Fly High FPV already has you covered. Make sure you check out flyhighfpv.com. Go check out the website, and he has already got the 11 mounts catted out. He's got a wide variety of frames to choose from for the 11 Mini, and his prices are very reasonable, and you get good, high-quality prints. This is the Action 2 car clip mount that I got from Fly High, and look at the quality of that print. That is a beautiful looking print, isn't it? So Dave does some really good quality, high quality prints. So make sure you check out flyhighfpv.com, because he is already, I mean, he was on it, man. I believe like either yesterday or the day before, as soon as he got his 11 Mini in, he was already getting the mounts and everything set up on the website. So if you're looking for a mount for your quadcopter, don't search any further than go to flyhighfpv.com. Dave will take good care of you. I already ordered my mounts, so hopefully they will be in rather soon, and I'll be able to go ahead and mount this bad boy on my 5-inch and get some real nice cinematic shots with this. I can't wait to show you guys the footage, and I can't wait to see it myself. Oh yeah, also what's cool about this is if you twist this bezel here, twist it like that, it pops off. So you can go ahead and add the max lens to this camera as well, if you want to put the max lens on here. And I would imagine that they're probably going to be able to use the ND filters as well, the ones that screw on. So you can just take that on and off rather easily. And then to put it back on, I believe you just have to turn it the opposite way. Let me see if I can get it on here. Make sure I'm doing it the right way. You just got to twist this back on. There we go. So once it clips in, it's nice and secure, just like that. So it's real easy to twist, which I really like it. But it'll move a little bit once you lock it in. But as you can see, it would take a lot to kind of knock that off. So once again, you know, you're able to use this camera to get some really nice footage, as well as use some of the attachments that the bigger cameras use, right? Like the GoPro 10s and the 11s and the 9s. You're able to use the max media lens mod on this, as well as the ND filters that screw on. And I think Chris Miller was saying that they have the camera butters for this as well that just stick on probably. So good deal, guys. So remember, if you're looking for mounts for the 11 mini, check out flyhighfpv.com. Dave has already got mounts on the website for this new camera. And if you're looking for this camera, I highly suggest buying it from GoPro, or if you have a Best Buy in your area. That's where I picked this one up, at Best Buy. And it was to my house within 24 hours of me purchasing it. So able to get the Best Buy protection plan on this in case I do end up breaking it. It is covered, which I also recommend for any kind of cameras that you're going to be flying. Definitely make sure you get the protection plans. If you order this from GoPro and you're a GoPro Plus subscriber, which I am, you will get, I think you get a little bit of a discount, as well as obviously you get the 2 replacements per calendar year. So that's one thing to keep in mind as well. But if you order from Best Buy, there's no limit, I don't believe, to how many you can get. So if you need more than 2 replacements in a year, definitely going to want to do Best Buy. Yeah, this thing is pretty substantial. I mean, if you threw this at somebody, I mean, like chunked it at them, that would do some damage, man. That would hurt. Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. Yeah. Let's go ahead and weigh it again, guys, just so you can see. We'll go ahead and weigh it one more time. Like I said, apologies about not being able to get these clips off on the live stream. I just can't find a small enough star bit to take these out right now. But yeah, make sure if you order this camera, you definitely have a really small star bit so you can take these little clips off to save you some more weight. I believe it's like 11 to 12 grams, something like that. So let's go ahead and stick it on here. This is with the clips. You're looking at 131 grams, might as well say 132 grams. And if you remove the clips, I'm pretty sure I saw Fly High weigh it out, and I believe it was like 117 grams without the clips. So you can just take those off. And like Chris Miller said, just use a T7 star bit. Let's go ahead and mount this right here. All right, 126 grams without the battery for the GoPro 9. Let's add the battery. 158 grams. So we're knocking off a pretty substantial amount of weight. I mean, not a ton of weight, but if we get this down to 117 grams, you might as well say you're knocking off 45 grams, something like that, if you take these little clips off. So 45 grams is definitely a good amount of weight to knock off your quadcopter when you're flying. So I used to have a GoPro 7. I wish I still had it so I could show you the weight on that, because I do think that this is very close to the weight of a GoPro 7, which I actually liked. I did not mind the GoPro 7 size and weight when I had that camera. That camera didn't seem to be like overly heavy for me. So I think this one's going to feel about the same, that's why I said I'm not going to complain for doing some cinematic and chase stuff with this. Hey, welcome in, AZ Drone Dude. What's up? All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my other camera so you can see my face. So give me just a second to switch this over. All right, guys, back on the main camera. Just wanted to do a quick little impromptu live stream. Nothing fancy, nothing like scheduled. Just wanted to hop on here and unbox this with you live today. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do appreciate all you guys coming and hanging out. And thank you so much for the super chat earlier, Johnny. Greatly appreciate that, brother. And all the support that I get, goes back into the channel for giveaways. And we're going to be having more giveaways on the next 2 live streams that we're doing Send It Sunday this month. So keep your eye out on my community tab on my YouTube channel. Also wanted to let you know that I did just launch the Edrone merchandise store. So if you go to my channel and go to the store tab, you will be able to actually access some of that new merchandise. And I'm going to be having more designs to come. So definitely check that out if you're interested in helping support the channel. It's a good way to get yourself some awesome swag. There's clothing, there's hoodies, there's t-shirts, there's sweatshirts, there's coffee mugs, there's stickers. So make sure you go check that out. There's also links in the description for that. And I also wanted to let you know for the next, I believe it's 13 days, there's a 15% off site-wide for that store. So if you want to save a little bit of money and go get some awesome swag, now's the time to do it because you get that 15% off. Yes, thank you so much for all you guys coming in. No sound effects or anything today, guys. Just want to do a quick unboxing to show you my new GoPro 11 Mini Black. I'm super happy about it. No, this is definitely not going to take the place of my Action 2s for freestyle, but definitely going to be a good, once again, another tool to add to my arsenal to be able to get some really good pro grade cinematic shots, chase footage. I'm going to be bringing this out to the next drift chase event and definitely putting it through its paces. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you click that bell icon so you get notified first when I put out new content and live streams. You guys got anything else? Look, there you go. Roger just dropped it in there. So yeah, I've got 2 different stores for merchandise. I've got the Teespring store, and I also have the what's it called? I can't think of it now. It's a new store. So that link is in the video description as well. And that when you go to my actual channel and click on the store, that particular store will be what you see, and then they will bring you to the store if you go and click on that. So I did some cool little t-shirt designs in there as well as some of the channel logos. So I hope you'll check it out. See if you see something you like. Definitely go ahead and swing in. Hey, what's up, Bot Grinder? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping in, man. We just got done unboxing my new GoPro 11 Mini Black. It just came in today. So I was actually off work today. So I was like, hey, you know what? Let me do a quick live stream. And yeah, let's go ahead and unbox it and hang out for a little bit. Awesome, man. I really appreciate you coming in. Heck yeah. Man, I would love to rip Saturday, man. I have a job that I have to do. It's down in Bethany Beach, and I told the family that they could come down so we could kind of hang out and make like a day of it. Oh, man, I would love to come and rip Saturday so bad. I'm available Sunday. I was really hoping I could do some Sunday stuff, man. Dang it. We got to get our schedules aligned, man. It will happen. It will happen. It will happen. Get a new job, right? I know. Well, this has been like an ongoing job. So this is basically a job where I take a camera drone and I get a bunch of photos of the progression of a construction of a bunch of houses down to the beach. And yeah, I basically go down there ever so often, get a whole bunch of photos, and then he'll take them and do like a montage of beginning to end and show the homeowner like, hey, this is what your house looked like at this point, and this is how it progressed as we built it, kind of thing. So yes, one day we will align. We will rip again. Promise. Oh man, I really appreciate you, brother. Yeah, and I appreciate the invite too, man. If something changes and, I'm not able to go down and do that job, I'll definitely get up with you. I'll hit you up in the Discord and see if I can't meet you for sure. But you have something, okay, got something photo related you're doing Saturday and Sunday. Cool, man, that's awesome. Heck yeah, get out there and get your shots and get get what you can done while the weather's still hanging in there for us. We got a whoop season right around the corner. But yeah, want to let you guys know I did go ahead and pre-order I guess you could call it a pre-order, but it's not really a pre-order for the new HD0 goggles, guys. That's right. I went ahead and jumped on that yesterday. I believe as of like a couple hours ago, they still had like 53 goggles left for batch 1. So if you are interested in getting the HD0 goggles for batch 1, and this is not the beta ones, this is actually batch 1 of the production version, you're going to want to go to HD0 website and go ahead and jump on that. And they do offer a couple different payment options as well. So if you don't have the full amount, you can break it up, I believe, if you get approved through the PayPal stuff. So I like that they offer that as well. That does make it nice for everybody and for the holidays. What's going on, Michael's Drones and Hobby? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Greatly appreciate it. And like I said, guys, there's going to be more live streams to come. We got 2 set up for this month. Make sure you check out from my community tab for info on that. And if you want to know even sooner what's going on the channel, make sure you join my Discord server. I got links for everything in the description. Come and check it out. Come hang out. Come join the Discord. Come join the family over there. And you will get to know everything firsthand when you join that Discord server. Everything that I do, I post in there first. That's a perk of joining the Discord. It's free to join. I just ask that you come on in, be respectful, and yeah, come hang out. But I'm going to go ahead and bring this one to a close, but I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys. And until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Edrone, out.